This is my 55-gallon tank with my two Oscars. One regular tiger Oscar and one albino tiger Oscar. A common planko and an albino red top cichlid and a redtail shark. The Oscars are about, I don't know, about 7.5 inches each. The common planko is about 8 inches. The redtail shark, I say, is about 4.5. And the albino red top is about 3 inches. I had the Oscars for about since February of last year, and they were about 2 inches when I got them. That's also about the time that I got the planko. He was about 2 inches. I had got the shark about 6 months before that. He was about, I don't know, half an inch. And I just recently got the red top about, I don't know, about a month and a half ago. I have them in a sand substrate. I have a sponge filter that's rated for 80 gallons. And a filter, and an underground filter. I mean, it was not an underground filter, you know what I'm talking about. That's for 40 gallons. But all of that seems to be, I mean, it cleans my tank really good with just the sponge filter and the internal filter. I mean, I have no problems. The fish had never been sick before. The water has been pretty clear, as you can see. Doing the video from the top of the tank, and as you can see, the water is pretty clear. Although I'll probably have to go to do a water change in about, I don't know, 2 days. But as you can see, the water is pretty clear. I got this tank on at a deal, matter of fact, on Craigslist for $50. I got the tank, the lights, and the stand for $50, which was a really good deal for me. Because at first I had the Oscars in a 40-gallon, I mean a 30-gallon, when they was at like 2 inches. But of course they grew out of that pretty fast. And when they get big enough, if they get big enough, 'cause I know Oscar can grow anywhere from, I don't know, 10 inches to 14 inches. But if they do need a larger tank, I am prepared to buy probably 125 to 150, 60-gallon tank. But if not, I'll probably keep them in at 55. But I know that's not probably going to be possible, because I'm almost positive they're going to outgrow this 55. But Oscars are like people, you know. Some grow small, some grow large. And it depends on, I mean, how big the Oscars get if I have to get a very large tank. And I know I'm going to get a lot of comments saying that you shouldn't keep an Oscar, 2 Oscars in a 55. The minimum for one Oscar is a 75, blah, 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 blah. You know? And they're going to be like, you got 2 Oscars, a common planko, and a blah, 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 blah. In a 55, there's just not enough room. You know? But I plan on getting rid of the common planko. I mean, the feces, as you can see at the bottom of my tank, if this guy kicks out, is just ridiculous. So the bio load that he puts on the tank himself is just ridiculous. So he's got to go. So I'm gonna get rid of the common planko and get a bristle nose planko, which maximum size is usually around 6 inches. And the common pelco, as y'all know, maximum size is usually a foot to 2 feet, you know, which is not going to work at all. So I plan on getting rid of him. The Oscars, I put this red top in here about a month and a half ago with a glass divider to get the Oscars used to him, because they was trying to eat him like, it was just no business. So I was trying to do an experiment. I put a glass divider in, kept them in there for like 2 months, took the glass divider out. After that, the Oscars chased them maybe for like 4 minutes. After that, it was done. They was used to him. He stays out of their way, you know, and all is good. And they don't try to eat him. Of course, they will eat him if he, just like Warner's stays in front of their face, you know. But other than that, he knows not to do that. He stays out of their way. I built this little, these rocks right here. He got a couple of little crevices in there he can go in and out of. And also over here, he can go inside of this wood, inside this rock pile. There's also this castle that's got a couple of entrances. One up top, one here, one on the side, you know, so he can get in and out of there. He got a couple of hiding spots. The only thing is that this doggone redtail, just terrorizes him sometimes. And but I'm gonna guess. Of course he doesn't bite him. There's no fin damage on him because the red-tailed shark doesn't have teeth. But he does terrorize him. But that's going to stop once this albino red top gets big enough. He used to terrorize the tiger Oscars when they were little. You know, he used to terrorize the shit out of them. You know, especially this one right here. And when he got bigger, woo, he kicked ass on that red-tailed shark for about 2 months. He was just terrorizing the red-tail. So I would have thought he would have learned his lesson by then, but I guess not. But when the albino red top gets bigger, I'm almost certain that he's going to take his revenge on the red-tailed shark. That is it. If you have any comments, please post them, which I know they're probably going to be many because I got these fishes in a 55-gallon. So, if you have any comments, please post them. That's it. Goodbye.